Hi, welcome to this video day, which is on the 3rd of January. It's Monday. So weekly Forex forecast. Now, in terms of this video, we'll be picking out pairs that we think will offer low risk against high profit potential. Now, in terms of pairs, there's a lot of really good looking pairs around at the moment. So we're going to cover quite a few charts. So we'll just go over them in just a moment. Now, in terms of the markets, I expect this year to be extremely volatile. In general terms, I'm looking for the dollar to go higher. We're very bullish of the dollar last year. It did have a really good run to the upside. It's recently had a correction. We view that correction as a buying opportunity. Also, the Japanese yen has corrected. And again, we view the yen as a really good long-term buying opportunity. I think the yen could be the currency that really moves this year. We shall see. But right, what we will do now is we will go and take a look at all the trade setups. But just before we do so, I just need to stress that it is my view as of this specific moment in time. It can, of course, change in line with market action and conditions. If you want to learn all our trading techniques, check out our daily technical sentiment analysis of 14 FX pairs. Just click on the link beneath this video and you can get live access to our member center. Also, you can follow our Facebook page, join our Facebook group of traders, and check out our recommended regulated ECN broker. Right, what we're going to do now is take a look at the charts. I'm going to use the charts from our member center. We'll start with USD pairs first. Right, USD CAD is our first chart. Now, in terms of anyone new is watching this video, then you can see our technicals are very simple. We keep them extremely simple. No need to make them complicated. However, we will always have a directional bias where we think the pair is going to go from the sentiment and fundamentals behind the chart, which in our view are long-term USD bullish. Now, in terms of the fundamental sentiment, why USD bullish? Well, the Fed are basically withdrawing stimulus. They're going to have to withdraw it at a quicker rate than the market expects in our view, because inflation is running hot in the US. They'll probably have to raise rates quicker than the market expects, which is really US dollar bullish. Okay. Now, in terms of the CAD, it is a risk currency. It's heavily influenced by global growth, global expansion and contraction. Global growth has peaked. That means that commodity prices will probably come down. That will mean the CAD will go down. Also, if we get risk off come in, that is bullish for the USD as well. If you've got contracting global growth, historically, that is bullish for the USD. So this dip is, in our view, probably a buying opportunity. Now, in terms of this pair, we've done plenty of videos on it, been focused on it for a good while. Got a nice long there, stopped out, nice long there, stopped out. And then we've run on to the downside. The dollar sentiment was a little bit too bullish towards it up here. That is just a natural correction. And we find support here. You can see it on the four bodies. Then behind, you've got a big round number, which is 126, which we believe will hold pullbacks. And really what we want to do is play round numbers. Always important in FX trading. Get through 127, so 127.20. We'll be looking for a run up to 130, then 135. So basically, potentially what we could see is 127 to 130, that's 300 pips, and up to 135, that is 800 pips. Okay. In terms of this pair, not obviously, but I drew this chart this morning, and we have had some activity since I drew the chart. So what I want to do is bring it up here. Latest price, you can see it comes through the 127.20 level. We're at 127.52. Okay, so around 30 pips above our entry. If you wanted to come in fresh, you could do so in our view. Just plenty of upside potential. Now, in terms, we'll see how we close. In the PM update, I'll probably bring the stop behind the first level support here. So 126.20. If we can run 128, I'd bring it up behind the next round number. So next round number 127. I go 126.80. So that's a nice blue candle today, and we'll see if we can continue to the upside. Like all the commodity currencies short against the USD, AUD USD also had a good rally. It was a nice fall. We were short, rally, we got stopped out. Look at it, we run on to the upside. These are very, very small candles. You're coming into big resistance in our view, 73 level. Okay, another round number. Our view this morning, go for an aggressive entry through the low. It says 72.40. In terms of the background of the AUD, obviously it's a commodity currency, similar personality to the CAD. Also, it's heavily exposed to China. China is slowing up. So we're looking for this rally to fade, or this morning. So let's see what happened. We did break lower. So come through, trigger a short. It's just basically 40 pips on profit. But if we can take out this 20-day moving average and the low and gravitate to the downside, the stop can come in behind these candles. So 72.85. The moment we're at 73.60. I'll probably bring that down anyway to 73.30, maybe 72.85 when I do the PM update. But if you're coming in, plenty of downside potential. You're looking for 70, then possibly 65, and that's monthly support level. Let's go to month. So there's 70. I think that's on the cards. You can see it's a support zone, and then possibly down here. Okay, I think that'd be fair value for the Aussie. We shall see. So those two are going okay. Next one. All right. NZD, USD, lost the commodity currencies against the USD. Been short of it for a while. Came down quite nicely. It's had a bit of a rally. Seemed to have made a triple top. And now we're heading south. I think that's a sell for a 65, then 60. Okay, so 300 pips the first target. Maybe second target, if we get there, 800 pips. So I think we get there if we got risk off. Now, in terms, this is the daily chart. We're off the low of the day, so you could wait for the low to give way. And in terms of downside potential, you've got 65, as I've said, which I think could be targeted. And then a possible run on 60 if we get risk off. There isn't much risk on this one if you're coming in fresh, because, sorry, I'm on the wrong page. You just need to pay back behind this triple top. So we got our stop at 68.60. So not a lot of risk. You're risky about 100 odd pips to make 300, possibly even 800. So all the commodity currencies look good. I'm going to skip over to Euro USD. This is just not doing much at all. Okay, done plenty of videos on the euro. I think it's got limited upside and a lot of downside, but we need to see the volatility pick up. Our fundamentals just out now bearish for the euro in our view. You can check out our other videos on the euro. Just go to what it's doing today. So Euro USD. My computer's freezing. Is it going to come? There we go. Sorry, it's the monthly chart, on the daily chart. It is a nice red, but the volatility is very, very low. If you're playing this one only a small trade and wait for this 112 level to give way, that's this triple bottom or double bottom over here. It's also a round number. If we broke down, I think the volatility would pick up and you'd see a really big move to the downside. If we look at the monthly chart, 110. Big support zone, and then the par level. And you can't see the support on this monthly chart. You have to go back to 2004, but the fundamentals are that bearish for the euro. Now, we're not so interested in trading the euro. We like trading the proxies instead, or euro correlated currencies. If the euro's going down, they will normally go down quicker. I just want to go to my favorite one, which I'm going to find, hopefully. Here it is, USD SEC. Did have a nice move up, but look at this. Just choppy and sideways, which could be frustrating. We've already got a small trade in, and we want to add on a breakout. Now, in terms of what we're doing tonight in this pair, USD SEK, it's an okay blue. But this double top that has to give way. Then there's plenty of upside potential. So 1918. If I look at the monthly chart, sorry, chart's a bit slow. This is the zone I'm targeting, 950, with a possible run on to 10 if we get risk off. The Swedish krona is very much like a commodity currency in terms of very sensitive to global growth, expansion, contraction, and also risk on, risk off. So that'd be my favourite in terms of euro proxies. There's a bit of a waiting game in that one. All right, last USD pair I want to look at is USD MXN, a minor pair, volatile pair. It is a commodity currency, the Mexican peso, but a little bit more volatile than the majors, AUD, NZD, or CAD. Now, in terms of this, a really nice rally there. And then we retrace the whole rally. You can see the tail bounces from this sort of quadruple bottom. Big red down, two little reds, blue push off, up. We push up, we push up. We're just looking for a breakout this morning. And we did get it. There it is. Okay. But we come back. We're still blue on the day, but a little bit disappointed didn't hold above the 2060 level. But this level here, I think, will be hard to take out. So, yeah, I like the look of this one. They're my sort of favourite USD pairs. Now I want to look at some JPY pairs. Right, in terms of first pair we're going to look at is AUD JPY. We like all the commodity currencies short on the yen. We also obviously like them short against the USD. Now, in terms of the yen, we're extremely bullish longer term. Yen is arguably the most oversold major historically. Speculators are heavily short of the yen. Now, what we did see was the AUD fall quite nicely. Then we had the rally back. Now, 84 level, big level to take out. Got near enough to it. Then we came back down. A little bit underwater on this one because we're short at 82.65. So on that red candle there. But I think that is a sell. If we look at it tonight, just kind of sitting around to just above the 83 level. Coming in fresh, you could wait for 82.70 to give way. Plenty of downside potential. Oh, sorry, I've got the wrong page. 78, so near enough 500 pips. If we get risk off, we could go as low as 72. If we've got 78, that'd be a good result, good risk reward trade. NZD JPY. Again, nice fall, bit of sideways, bit of a rally. Try and take out the 79 level on a close basis. You can see 79 level here, but we've fallen back. We should get down to the 75 level. Okay, so around 300 pips, and then possibly risk off again if we get it, 72, then 68. Let's have a look at what this one's doing tonight. NZD JPY. Off the low of the day. If you wanted to, what you could do is wait for 78 to give way. It's a round number, then your stops back behind the other round number. Okay, so yes, a good downside potential. I won't go to the monthly charts again. Look at them for yourself. But yeah, that one looks all right. Sorry, losing my train of thought. CAD JPY. Came down, found support, then off the upside to test the 91 level. Okay. Once up 90.70, well, that was this morning. Stop 91.80, so just back here. And then we're looking for 88, then 85, then if we get risk off, move to 80. If we get to 85, that is near enough 600 pips. Your risk is not that much in my view. Well, it isn't much. It's basically just over 100 pips. So yeah, I mean, even if these ones are wrong, yeah, the risk against the reward is really, really good. Okay. Last one I'll look at in terms of JPY, CHF, JPY came up quite strongly through the 126 level. Then we fell back today. I think that is a short. So let's see what we're doing tonight. Not too much different from earlier on. Should get to 123. If we did get risk off, it'd be down to 120. The stop just really behind that high there. Okay, so you don't have too much risk. Reward potential to this level is pretty good. It's really good to this level. Okay, so we'll see what happens to JPY. Stock markets today. Let's have a quick look. Sorry, wrong stock market or wrong chart. The S&P is trying to get higher. I personally think this is due a big break. I'll do a separate video. If we start to break there, it's really going to help. The JPY is the number one safe haven currency. So they're the JPY pairs that we like, and I'm just going to finish off with a few GBP pairs. Right, so we are on GBP AUD. Now, in terms of GBP, we like it long against the commodity currencies again. Now, in terms of the British pound, if the yen's the most oversold major, the pound is the second in our view. So it's got plenty of upside potential. Already long with this one, 184.50. We're pressing 187 this morning. For fresh trades, it would just be a buy on a breakout. You can see the risk, the reward there, 4-1. Okay, what happened? We did punch above the level. That is a buy in our view for fresh positions, and yeah, going up to 191, which is also a monthly resistance level. So I really like the look of this trade for fresh positions. Where do I want to go to next? Sorry, GBP NZD. Been long with this one for a while. It's been pretty choppy though. Just sitting above the 198 level. Now to our first target, there's not too much room to 2, but I think we'll run to 210. Okay. Now in terms of the British pound, NZD, let's have a quick look. Yeah, not too different than this morning. In terms of basically trading this pair, I got 197.20 as a stop, which is behind today's low. So if you wanted to come in long, that's where it should be. 2, then 210. I'll show you the monthly chart on this one. See, it's kind of choppy sideways. 2 level, quite a big level. Well, it is a big level. And then I think fair value for the pound is at 210. Okay, so that one looks okay. One more pair to finish up with, which is GBP CAD. We did have a long in this one from the lows. Put the stop tight, get stopped out. Just want to see a move above 172. Again, this is a 4-1 risk reward if our target is hit or just under. Just looking for the breakout. Did we get it? GBP CAD. No, it's still hanging around below the round number. If it gets through, then we should be off to the upside. So one to look out for. And I think I made a mistake on this one. Yeah, but target 175 meant target 176. I think the pound, oversold historically, and the commodity currencies. Obviously, I'm just bearish of them. So we'll see what happens. Be interesting to see if we do get risk off, because that will really boost our positions. But even if we don't get big risk off, I'm very bullish of the USD, JPY and GBP in terms of the pairs that we've looked at. So right, that is it for today. Thank you for watching the video. Take care. Have a good day.